Hello everybody, my name is Project4 and welcome back to another Minecraft Evolution video. And today, in the objective list, we are going to plan in this episode to build a mob farm and also build a road to the village for future episodes. Maybe when trading is added, we could have a little trading hall somewhere already prepared. I'm also planning on, for the road to the village, there may be a chance where we could have a minecart rail heading towards this direction some way somehow. And for the mob farm, I'm planning on either doing a traditional mob farm or use the spider spawner over here that we found in a couple episodes ago in the first episode. We could use that as a way to get infinite string. But for now, I'm currently split on those two, and today we're just gonna do like simple expansion, simple more like decorating. I've also took some time and cleared out this area over here. Yeah, so right now I kind of want to find or find a way to decorate the mob farm if I ever make it above ground. And if I do make it above ground, I do have to make it either on the water, which is gonna suck to maximize efficiency, or I just leave it as is, build it somewhere over here. So right now we're gonna see how this road layout would be. I kind of want to like connect it from here. You see this little piece of gravel path. So I want to start it from here. Hi again. So I saw in editing, I didn't really explain it correctly. So for the path, I have made a little rough draft with a like a seed map, and here's where the village starts over here, and here's like my base, my house here, the farmhouses, and over here is the objective sign. So what I was trying to say in the video is that I wanted to have like a natural feeling to the road and have it either partition towards the farmhouse and then have a road here without this road existing, or have this road existing but to cut off this one over here. But in the future, I did switch it to just having this road over here so that it's like a little bit easier, and you will see why later in this episode why I made that choice. And yeah, so anyways, back to the video. I also want to make the path made out of gravel just because we already have a little gravelly patch over here in the farmhouse. And also, it would also be annoying to swap all the gravel from the village with like something else like cobblestone. So our main goal would be probably to get gravel and a bunch of it just in case, and then build the path here. Then once we're done, we can start with the mob farm and uh, take a crack at it. Hopefully it won't be too bad of a mob farm. We already have some gravel here, as a matter of fact. Let me actually build a path over here just to have it prepped up. Let's have a base idea of where it could go. We could probably have like a small ledge out of cobblestone and wood as well while we're at it. So like kind of a small, like maybe 3x3. Yeah, 3x3. So starting from here, it would go like up to this layer and then just follow it through. Yeah, so this actually doesn't look too bad. I did run out of wood, so don't worry about that. But I kind of like this layout. Maybe like in the future when we go have like a curve. Maybe when we maybe when we have a curve over here, uh we could like just make it either 90 degrees or just do a 45-degree. It does look like we need to chop down more trees over here, and I kind of like this area. This area might be a good spot for the mob farm. Maybe, I'm not sure because it's pretty close to our house. But if we can have it like somewhere in between the farmhouse and the house here, like right over here behind a hill, that might be a perfect spot for the mob farm. So right now we should start chopping these trees down just so that we can get a better view on the terrain and the quality. And hopefully after we're done chopping down most of these trees, we could see a good spot where the mob farm could be. And then if need be, we could also have a storage system, but I doubt that there's hoppers, but I can check right now. So if anything, or manually store the items from the mob farm into chests until we get hoppers, which I believe it's in the 1.3 update. So let's start the montage. Alright, so I'm done with my chopping, and right now we cleared out a whole lot of trees, and from what I see, uh, this area may not be suitable for a mob farm, simply because the mine is right over here. So right below us, or right in the woods, there was the mines, and we can't really have a mob farm like right here, right next to the mines. So it does seem like we might have to chop down more wood. We might have to go this direction to make the mob farm. So we do have to clear out more wood so that we can make it happen. And for these like mining entrance, these cave entrances, I might just patch them up because I don't really have a full use of it. And if anything, I could always use it as like um eventually use it for other things such as maybe an underground railway, so we can already have this area pre-mined already. So right now I like that area, that cleared out space over here. This is going to actually be good in the future anyways, so it wasn't a huge waste of time. So right now I want to stop chopping down wood so that we can start getting some gravel for the road to the village. And I haven't really thought of a like a road name yet, so if you have any, just let me know, drop it down in the comments, and hopefully it'll be liked. The comment with the most likes will be the one that's picked. Alright, so I'm just back from the mine, and I already got 5 stacks of gravel, and I really hope that that would be enough. So I'm gonna start preparing a little area here, a road, and Actually, I'm gonna start preparing a road, but before I do that, let me make a map real quick, just to show you what I am thinking of. So, let me actually go around, explore a little bit. So, while I'm doing this here, so in Minecraft, so when I first played Minecraft, the first time I played Minecraft, or actually was introduced to Minecraft, better yet, I saw it on a YouTube video. I'm pretty sure it was a Yogscast video. And I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, that is an amazing game. Like, I really can't wait to play it. And then I realized it wasn't out on the phone. Like, it was no Pocket Edition back then. And I was so devastated. And I was so, like, sad at the time that I couldn't play. Because it was just like an amazing game. I saw it at first. It was in alpha. And then when I was in Brazil, while I was in Brazil, I visited a cousin of mine who had Minecraft, but he was playing like on an alpha version. And he showed me like a build. He was in a desert, and the build was covered by falling blocks like gravel and sand, both gravel and sand in a pattern. No checkered pattern, just like a regular pattern, striped pattern. And I saw it, and then he like built a redstone contraption where he pushed like all of the blocks underneath the gravel and the sand, one block to the side so that all the gravel would fall, and the blocks would break obviously because there was a torch underneath all of the pieces. And from there I saw it, and I was like so flabbergasted. Like that was and mind you, that was the first thing I saw, like the first redstone contraption I saw, and it made me more in love with Minecraft, and to the point where I just started like asking my mom and my dad every single day just to get this game for my birthday. And then it went to the point where I was begging for an Xbox 360, which the updated version of the Xbox 360 came out at the time. It was I believe in 2011 or 2010 when the new Xbox came out, or the Xbox 360, the updated version. So I begged my parents day and night just so that I can play that, or get the game, or sorry, get the Xbox, just so that I can play that game. And then from there, I just been started playing from 1.8 and onwards, and I've never really like looked back since. I always like saw Minecraft as like one of the games that I just literally lived with. Built many worlds, did so many things. I even built a Five Nights at Freddy's map with all like dyed leather armor to represent the animatronics. And unfortunately, I did lose it. It was on the 360, but this is like one of the best experiences you could have, and reliving like an older version of Minecraft that you played when you first played, like it just shows how much like spoiled you've gotten with all the new updates. So like control, I press control right now. It's not sprint. I have to double tap every time. So that's one huge difference, and another huge difference that we've all been used to now recently is the terrain generation, where before it went all the way down, or before you see right now, like it's patchy with what is it, or sand and dirt, just in like random patterns. And now, like with the newer updates, it's just so much bigger, uh, bigger mountains, deeper oceans, multiple like ocean monuments were added, like a couple versions before the terrain generation updated. Like so many things changed, and I don't think we all appreciate what Mojang has done until like since until like just recently, where they've been starting to add some more like features where it's not like prioritizing the PvP community. And I believe that's where all the people in that community like starts to hate Mojang, because there isn't a lot of PvP items as of late. And the most recent item that came out as of July of 2026 is literally the spear. And even that's not really useful for like PvP. It's good for more like mini game stuff, like if you want to do like jousting. Jousting is like a good mini game where you can play with friends, or just like, anything, because you don't usually get an elytra in the first like 10 minutes if you actually want to keep the server or the world, at a long amount of time. So it's it's completely different from current PvP, like 1.8 PvP, where you just spam left click, and whoever has a higher CPS rate wins, basically. And honestly, that is just no fun. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, so that's how I got introduced to Minecraft, and that's how, like, how much in awe I am with this game and how it changed over time. I don't think any other game has changed like this that wasn't updated to like a new game. Like, for example, other than Terraria, which is the like only exception, but Terraria is just like they're basically Minecraft's cousin. So, but other than those two exceptions, I don't know any other game uh, that gets constant updates with new content every single year, and that the devs care deeply about. So, yeah. Anyways, we've I've cleared out the map. Yeah, so here I'm just explaining what I was literally telling you guys earlier in the video. So there isn't really much use for me to keep this here, so I'm just going to cut this off and I'll let you back into the video. Alright, so right now we're just gonna start preparing building. We're gonna actually sleep first, but we're gonna start building the path, and then from there we'll see what how we're going to build the mob farm, if we're gonna do the basic one, or or something like using using a mob spawner that we found, have the mob spawn from there rather than just build a giant ugly structure. But other than that, looks like we're gonna have to do another time lapse. So, here we go. So, I kind of finished it. It only led to the farmhouse, and turns out this was a lot more gravel than I expect to use just to go there. But if you view it from over here to this side, it kind of works. It kind of works with what I was trying to do. I just need to work on getting more cobblestone so that I can patch those up, and then maybe in the future have like a small little beachy area here, just for like, just like a little decoration and stuff. So, but anyways, the path here is actually pretty nice. I kind of think that this is pretty flat. Uh, if I'm not mistaken. So, uh, yeah, and also I think it might look good if I were to put some walls or fences on the side, so like it's a little ledge that you don't have to that you don't jump to. So fortunately, yeah. So I kind of like this build. It's but I do think it's pretty flat. So other than that, and also patch this area up, which I will do real soon. Other than that, it looks like we do have to go mine more. So, when we're done with that, once we're done with mining, look. So once we're done with mining over here, we should also start expanding out a bit more and also place some more torches so that mobs don't spawn nearby. So I'm thinking of like clearing out this area here, this space, and for that, it's also good for us to just clear out the space just for like future projects and stuff. So yeah, so that's the current vision. I might also terraform here just a little bit, not too much, just so that I can match with the terrain going on over here. So this is gonna be a time-lapse episode, isn't it? So I'll actually mine off camera, and then I'll cut back to when I'm done with catching the resources, and when I'm done with that, I'll come back, show you what I've found or gotten, and yeah, so while I'm building here, which is just mostly the useless or the boring parts, I'm going to cut it off, and I'll see you in a little bit. So I'm back from the mines, and I returned with 7 stacks, actually no, 6.5 stacks of gravel, some gold, and that's basically it. And from what it looks like, it could be more than enough, but then again, I'm not sure, because look how much we've only done, and that this is only for like towards the farmhouse. So I'm still not sure if this will be enough for me to have a path starting all the way over there, but I mean, if we can do it in 5 stacks, we can do it in 6.5. So we're gonna start a time lapse again right after I analyze where I should place the path, and from there we'll see how it looks. If I do need to add some like small decorations, then I will, and if not, then it'll be perfect. So let's go take a look at the desert, shall we? Yeah, alright, so I'm back, and I literally barely ran out of gravel. So let me show you a little bit of the path. So it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of curvy as well, which is like, you know, just adds a little bit of personality, if I do say so. So you start, let's go all the way to the village well. So you start here in the well, see some nice paths around. You go over here to go to my base. You already see the barn house. So all you gotta do is just follow the path, and there are, I might actually trim this down. I noticed it and it felt like a little off, so I might just trim that down. Yeah, that's pretty good. So go down in this diagonal path towards over here. You go up a bit, and you make like this S-shaped path towards the place. You already see the bay on the side on your right, forest on your left, the barn house as well on your like straight ahead, and then you arrive all the way straight. I already showed you this before, so all the way straight, keep following the path, and boom, my house is right there. So very interesting, very sad actually that I ran out of gravel at the end, but I can just pick some things up off camera, work things out over here, and yeah, so I feel like we're almost completed. I just want to clear it up a bit so I can literally just do a quick tiny trip, just a tiny trip. So we already know that the mining base area will be over here, so I wouldn't build it like around here. Maybe again, as I said earlier, maybe over here, or I could actually make it closer, like right here where I am. But it really depends. So like, if I wanted to do it right here, it could be actually not too bad of a spot. So if I do it right there, gotta connect the path there, build the place, um, and we should start on that. And maybe in this episode, without the objectives, we might also start preparing a layout for the mining area, just so that we have like a general idea of what it is or what it's going to be in the future. So right now, we're gonna deposit all these things, and then we should start clearing out this foresty area. And yeah, I'll be back once again, and then once I'm done, we'll see how it is. If it's good, then we're just gonna build there. If it's not, we can just like adapt or see what we can do about it there. So yeah, so I'll be back once again. All right, so I am back, and I cleared out a little bit of forestry in the back here. I might clear out more further back. And right now, what I kind of want to do is have an iron door over here. I already have like some stuff set up. All this is empty, but over here we already have some base stuff to do or to use for now. And then what I'm thinking of is once we get in the door, the first thing you're going to look at is the platform for which the mobs will spawn. So like it'll be right about there. And then to your left, you'll have chests going up. To your right, also more chests. And then if you go around, you'll see a staircase going all the way up to the mob farm. And what I'm thinking for that staircase is kind of like an observatory. So this is already going to be like the tallest structure I'm going to build as of yet. So right now, like, why not take advantage of the height and make it an observatory? So that's what we're going to do right now. And now, once again, after the sun sets, so now, when I go back to over here, we're going to start a time lapse, and it's probably going to be a pretty fast one because we don't have a lot of blocks to play around with, but better to start somewhere than nowhere, right? So let's start the time lapse, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I'm done, and oh my goodness, yeah, no, I didn't. This is my first time looking at it, and yeah, wow. So what I did was I was using the stone bricks as like a foundation, but it kind of doesn't work well with the wooden planks uh, and the glass. So there's a chance that I might just switch it around a little bit or move this up a little bit because I feel like that's what's messing up the the build. Because yeah, no, look, it just feels off having like this corner being off. So I might just add more to the pillar and then slice it a bit. Then when we go in here, I did what I said. You see over here, you go forward, there's the mob farm, and then you go around here, so the staircase will start like right about here, and then you go up 2, stay to the side, and keep going up. This glass over here, I just added temporarily, just to see how good it's gonna be. And right now I'm not too sure. So I might remove that and then place it higher up. And I'm thinking of adding another floor or two just so that it looks a bit nicer rather than just this giant open space with the mob farm right above us. So yeah, so right now it looks like we're gonna have to start mining a bit more. I'm gonna cut that mining part out just so that you don't have to see me do that for absolutely no reason. And yeah, it looks like I need to get more stone, and so I'm gonna just go to the mines, get some more cobblestone, try to fill my inventory as much as possible so that I can make stone bricks, and from there we will see how it's gonna turn out afterwards. So I'll be right back, and then hopefully we'll have enough. Hello, so it's been a few days since the recording, and I've actually been a little busy over time, so I couldn't really record or do anything in the world. And so today I just recently had some extra time to work on this. So, and let me show you what I've currently done. So as you can see, right now, I've lowered the platform a little bit just so that there's a small space, or so that there's less height from the platform where the mobs will spawn towards the platform where they will land. And what I've basically done was just made it a couple floors big, as you know, as you can see, just like an observatory or like a tower. And I've just added a window per every floor. But as we get up here, it's still not finished because I forgot to record. So the entire time I was building this, I just forgot to record. So I didn't notice that I didn't record until like I looked on my right, and my OBS displayed that I was not recording. So yeah, I've wasted quite a few bit for recording, but as you can see up here, it's currently, I made it kind of like a traditional build, you know, a traditional mob farm where you usually see in like Sky Factory or Skyblock. And I'm just using some basic blocks as usual, cobblestone and stone bricks. And yeah, so the main goal here, I'm gonna keep this short because episode's gonna be very long if I do keep talking. So we're gonna start a time lapse and finish up this building. I've already built a sign in front of the mob farm, and also over there where there's some fences as well, marking when the build was done and what episode it was. So right now, let's just get straight to it. No distractions because I have to finish this video ASAP. Alright, so I'm back, and I did not expect it to take that long just to finish up the top part. And I still have some blocks missing, but it's fine because at least we're done with that. I'll touch some things over off camera, and yeah, let's hope that this mob farm works. So technically, mob spawn 25 blocks from the player. So in technicality, if I just wait here, just on this platform, mobs should come down here hopefully soon if they're working. So all we gotta do, we can't do anything, so all we gotta do is wait for it to work. So I'll just sit here, wait a bit, and I'll cut to when a mob spawn. Oh, I was literally just watching a video, and a skeleton just spawned and died right in front of me. And it's night. So I think what I have to do, first of all, I dropped one lower because I didn't think it was working. But now that I see that it's working, I'm gonna have to put like something up here so that, like, some water up here so that they don't instantly die. But other than that, yeah, it works, luckily. Let's go upstairs and hear it. Hopefully those mobs are there. Okay, well, I already hear too many spiders. So you know what I should do? I should up that. Do something like that. Hopefully. Why is it only spiders spawning? That's so weird. I'm kind of scared of opening this up. But yeah, look. It's only spiders. Do I have to make it up? I might have to move it up a block. Alright. I don't have time for that in this episode. So, thank you for watching this episode, and hope you enjoyed the video. I am planning on, changing my way of editing around. It's kind of chopped up. I'm going to try to plan things more thoroughly in the future. So, yeah. So, anyways, drop some likes, leave some things in the comments, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I'll see ya.